Hey guys, today I'm going to give you some great news for us Aussie basketball fans, and that is, Dante Exum has officially signed with Spanish League giants FC Barcelona Basketball on a 3-month deal. All I can say is, finally. Although it's not the NBA, the Spanish League is still a competitive league, especially including the Euro League. So in today's video, we'll explore how Dante got into this position, how he could possibly get into Barcelona's rotation, and whether he could fit on an NBA roster before season's end. Before we get started, it would mean so much if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, just to get a random Aussie's point of view on all things basketball. So how did Dante end up here? Well, his last season in the NBA came and went like many of his seasons, riddled with injuries. He started the 2020-21 season with the Cavs, playing 6 games before suffering a calf injury. He would then not play another minute in the NBA, having been out, then traded to Houston, where he didn't play a single minute. It seemed though Dante was on track for a career redemption after the Tokyo Olympics, where he averaged 9 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists while playing some magnificent defense in an off-the-bench role. After this performance, he was offered a 3-year non-guaranteed contract worth $15 million. But being only given a limited role in preseason matches, while Houston had an overabundance of talented guards, he was waived just before the season started. So this ends us here, where Exum becomes the 4th Australian after David Anderson, Joe Ingles and Nathan Jawai to sign with FC Barcelona Basketball. Barcelona right now find themselves in a tricky situation. At the moment, they are tied for the top spot with arch rivals Real Madrid in the EuroLeague standings. However, they find themselves in trouble when star point guard and ex-NBA player Nick Calathis suffered a foot injury which would leave him out until at least next year. So, insert Dante Exum here. Now it's not like Dante is coming onto a struggling team with no firepower. They are at top of the table and Dante is partnering up with reigning Spanish League MVP and former Chicago Bull in Nikola Mirotic. So, his expectations will be quite high. However, I have no doubt that he'll be able to perform in this environment. All you have to do is look back to his Olympic campaign and realise how important he was to help Australia win that bronze medal. Now this isn't a big contract. Actually, a 3-month contract is usually unheard of, but the main reason for this will be that Dante will want to be on an NBA roster, hopefully before the free agent signing period ends. And if he performs at Barcelona, there's no doubt in my mind that he won't be. So where could Dante end up after his time in Barcelona? Well, there are a few options. First, he could have an absolute shocker or just be riddled with injuries again, and by the time his contract runs out, Barcelona don't want him and he has to find a new team. Secondly, Barcelona could absolutely love his play and give him an offer that he could not refuse and finish off the season with Barcelona. Or lastly, and my favourite option, he plays out of his skin and gets signed by a contending NBA team as an insurance point guard. So what teams could he possibly land at? Well, this one is a hard one because not many teams have money and or roster space to fit in a guard that is injury prone but a defensive specialist. And I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on this, but looking at the teams that I think personally would be a good fit for him, I think of teams like Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets, or the team that originally drafted him, and Utah Jazz. Obviously, these teams already have some great backup guards that provide decent value for their team. But I feel like Exum could bring his defensive expertise and higher basketball IQ and be a great backup guard for one of these contending teams. Anyway guys, these are just my thoughts and I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on this. Just a quick video today, but I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on this whole situation and whether you think this deal could potentially help Dante Exum break into the NBA or will he just bounce from competition to competition trying to find a new home. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one.